What up, y'all? Y'all know what it is, man. Your boy TrendsetterSense, of course. This is Chosen Journey, man. Got my brother in here, man. Bumped into my guy. We were at a Reach Records listening event. It was a special event. My man tapped me and was like, Sense, man, holla at me, man. We need to get up, you know. And I've been paying attention to his brand and his movement, and he represents the A. And we here, man. We gonna talk about it. We got a big record on deck, and we're gonna get into it, man. You know what it is. Big Breeze.
Yeah, man. Yeah, what's happening? What's good, my brother?
Yes.
Finally here.
We here, man. You see, we made it happen.
Facts.
Yeah, man. Talk about it, man. West Side, Bankhead, representative, man. Man, dive in.
Yeah, man. West Side, Bankhead, Campbellton, Southwest, West Side. Like, what I grew up on, man, where I grew up at. Got a brother, mama, single family home. Feel me? I spent a lot of time on, like, Campbellton. I don't know if you ever heard of Campbellton Road.
Of course, man. Come on.
So, yeah. So, it's like, that kind of made me who I am.
Yeah.
Feel me? Get my stains and, just learning the world and just to walk the other side before finding Christ. Feel me?
Yeah.
So, it's like, I feel like my walk's so different. And then even just crossing over, finding God and start dealing with the Christian community.
Okay.
Different,
bro. Yeah.
Different. It was it showed me like the type of love. It's two different type of loves though.
Okay.
So it's like Christian is openly love. Like the word, you gotta earn that type of love. So that was my like perspective just on a crossover and just coming from where I come from though.
Yeah.
So.
Tell me about like just, what Big Breeze was on before, like, you felt your calling, man. Like, how were you moving?
Hey, man, was in them streets. Man, just, trying to figure it out, Dilbert out and, like, trying to sell drugs and just the norm. I hate even saying the norm, but just the norm of just trying to get some money because, like, a 9-to-5, people, like, it's hard to get a 9-to-5, if I'm being honest. Sometimes they just make it so difficult. When you got this type of circumstances you got coming from that, like, really ain't got no mobility to get around. Like, you might have a permit, you feel me? You might have the stuff that you need, but sometimes it's hard, so it's quicker to go get some money. So just like, dibbling and dabbling, trying to sell drugs, trying to be in the trap all day, trying to just figure out how to come up on some moneyons, being around the guys, toting guns, just all that stuff that I just felt like was cool and I needed. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. All that stuff.
So then, all right, so where did the transition come from? Where was it like, when did God call you?
Yeah. I was in the trap, like, I know it's so real because I tell the story the same every time. I was in the trap, and I was just like, I grew up in this apartment called Venetian here on Campbellton. So, trap, like, probably like 5 doors now. So every morning routine, wake up, go straight to the trap. Like, after I wash, brush my teeth, go straight to the trap, see what the motion is, what we got today, how can I get some money? We're going to gamble, we're going to whoop-de-whoop. I remember this particular day, like, it was just so much going on. Like, one of the Brodies had got locked up by the feds. He got a jersey number. And I remember stuff started really playing in real time. It was like shootouts was happening. And it was like, I can actually see something now. Like, before it was just like everyday life. Like, oh man, that's cool. That happened that day. We going to the next day survival. But I remember sitting in the trap and I was just like, bro, I'm tired. Like, I felt exhausted, bro. I was like, really like, I'm tired of that lifestyle, bro. I'm tired of gambling, tired of serving, tired of toting the guns, tired of looking behind my back every 2-3 seconds. Like, I really was just exhausted. And I couldn't even explain why I was feeling like that. But I remember I heard his voice, though. Like, I couldn't make it up. I heard his voice, like, go to church. It was just like that. But it was a church up the street from the gas station, Chevron. We used to really, like, trap at. I go to this gas station so much. Never really paid attention to the church. Like, we know the church, though, but it's like, I'm finna go there. But I heard it, like, go to the church. So first I was like, man, I'm tweaking. Back to my daily. But then I heard it again. Because I had dropped out of school and everything. Like, dropped out of school. I was like, man, I'm finna get the millions on the block. And when I heard that, a couple of days, I think that Sunday was coming up. I walked up the street like, all right, let me. I got to the door, like, man, I'm tripping. Let me go back to the spot, man. So I closed the door, end up walking away. Try to do what I usually do, go back to my old living, and I heard it again. So then that next Sunday, I finally had went in there. Just to sum it up, went in there. When I went in there, bro, I seen one of my plugs in there, and I was like,
Wow.
bro, it shook my world though. It was like, gang, how you in here? Like, what you doing in here? Like, what we do?
Right.
Because I do feel like the mindset of everybody thinks you got to be perfect to go into the church. That was my mindset. Even when I talk to the bros or I talk to somebody who ain't grew up in the church, like, yeah, bro, you got to be perfect. You got to put on suit and woo-doo. I like, that's what they make you think. It ain't really like that, man. You feel me? You can go as you are.
Yeah.
You feel me? Build that relationship with God. So when I seen that, it really changed my whole outlook on like, dang, it might be something in here for me, bro, in here. Because I wasn't raised up in the church.
Right. Okay.
My grandparents, rest in peace, my grandma, they sowed the seed. We're probably like, they was staying in North Carolina. So summertime, you know, mama be like, hey, about to ship you off. So I'll go down there. They'll be trying to do Bible study. What is this? I'm going to sleep there. And they're like, grandma, you know, thump me, get up. But yeah, I think them little seeds that was sowed right there kind of like brought me to where I was needing to meet Christ at for myself. If that makes sense.
So, like you said, your plug was in the church. Like, so he was still trapping, or like, how was that working?
Yeah, bro. Like, bro was still like, I'm like, bro, I just seen you. Like,
but he going back to the church though.
Right. So it's like, it got to be something in there that's making him come to try to get more out of what is here. So, and at the time, I didn't know like what is here for me that can help me in life. So that it kind of drew curiosity. Like, well, let me just see. Right. Let me try to come a couple Sundays just to see. Truth be told, for a couple times, I wasn't understanding the word. But I felt like I just needed to be here. Like, I just need to keep coming here, bro.
Wow. So then, like, when did you start to like kind of understand, you know, that your purpose was shifting?
I tell you, so I feel like how God worked in my life, he worked kind of quick. And I just really realized this like a couple years ago. So I told you I seen the plug, and then I ran into one of my old homeboys from school, high school. And at this time, I think I've been going to church like probably a couple, like 4 Sundays. And I ended up going to a little program to try to graduate school on time, which I did. And shout out to one of my homegirls who I was dealing with at the time. She helped me get all the work done. Woo. But I was renting one of my homeboys on the MARTA. Was on the MARTA. I don't even know where I was going or something. I think I got a job. Yeah, I had got a little job at the time too. So I ended up getting a job. Like I said, I won't understand it, but I started seeing stuff change that now I'm like, okay, that made sense. So I put down the drugs. Like I started serving and picked up a job. I remember one of my homies who used to be in the trap, or his little brother used to be in the trap. He used to work. He like, bro, you know my job hiring. So I'm like, hey, put me on. Just talking at the time. But he put me in position. I'm for ended up calling me like, yeah, you can come in with the whoop. So I ended up getting a little job there at the airport. And so at the time, I think I was getting out work, ran to one of my little homeboys. He was like, we was just talking like, dang, bro, I ain't seen you in a minute. Woo. At the time, I was still gassing though, like, you feel me, smoking, like still, like God was working on me.
I got you. Yeah.
You feel me? But and he was like, bro, you know, pull up to the spot we can woo wow. And so we ended up pulling to the spot. We just started talking. He telling me how he go to church, and I'm like, oh, bro, I go to church too. Woo. So he was like, bro, you should come to church with me. And I was just like, all right, man, we can do it. Woo. So I ended up going to his church. It was out there in Lawrenceville too. Like that was a ride. And I think this the moment that was like, okay. Listening to the service, I forgot what he was talking about, but it was cool. It was cool. It was like, all right, cool, I can understand this. It was 2 different type of environments. I think the first one was more old school Baptist, yelling a lot.
Gotcha.
Woo.
Yeah.
This one was it was a little yelling, but it was more I can understand what it was talking about.
Yeah.
And I remember after service, church was kind of small, so pastor came up, talked to me, like, yeah, what's going on with woo? Like, yeah, bro, I'm introducing myself. Like, yeah, I do music, this and that. At the time, I'm doing worldly music. He like, okay, that's cool. Let him hear it and everything. Like, okay, cool. But what you do it for? Like, man, I'm trying to get some money, you know, get my mama and them out the hood, you know, get some millions, some millions, woo. He like, yeah, but what's the purpose, like, behind it? And it kind of like was like, I was lost. I'm like, I don't know, bro. Like I told you, money. And he started talking about, just Jesus and like just a gift he gave me. Like this is a gift that you got. So then he ended up challenging me, like, why don't you go try to do a Christian song? I'm like, I'm the type of, all right, bro, I can do that. That's easy. Like, I ain't woo the woo. So I think I went home and just put like a song together, like just put the spirit in line. I got the spirit on me. Something simple as that. But then I ended up bringing it back the next Sunday, like, bro, I told you I can do it. And he made me perform it, like right there on spot. He like, all right, cool, we got you. Go ahead, perform it. Like, what? What going on? And I performed it, bro. The church went crazy. And I'm just like, this might be him. This might be, because I ain't gonna lie, at the time I was dealing with my old life still too, trying to like wrestle with that. I had a song that was doing pretty good out here, but it was secular. It was just, man, it was crazy. But it was doing good. And it was like, it was a knot in my stomach, like, bro, delete all the songs, delete all your music. And then I got my homeboys in my ear, like, bro, you tripping, bro. Why would you do it? But it's song hard, but we going to different clubs. Woo, woo, they spinning it, and it's like, dang, but we right here. Yeah, that's what we've been trying to. And it was like a knot, like, bro, delete it. So I ended up deleting it. And then, of course, a lot of people like, bro, you tripping, whoop, whoop. And that's kind of the shift, like, fully into, like, walking with God. Like, all right, God, you got me. I done deleted all the old music. I put down the guns. I put down serving people. I'm trying to put down the drugs at that time. I'm fully surrendered. Like, what's next? And I ended up starting going to the church with my little bro. And it just got deeper and deeper with Christ. He ended up getting baptized. And yeah, man.
I love it, man. Big Breeze is here, man. I was reading up and you said like your influences, some of your influences were like Future and Thug. Can you kind of talk about that? Like, and just how you're transitioning that, like, cause you speak totally different, but you got a whole street influence, which I love in your music.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I feel like it's like I actually like I salute those guys because of that word ethic, not what they talk about, because what they talk about ain't really making sense for the life I'm trying to live and tell people how they should live. You feel me? But their work ethic and like the sound and what it did for the community, like though it's talking about a lot of stuff that you feel me that you shouldn't be want to hear. It saved me too. Like it helped me like get through some stuff. You feel me? I remember just listening to like, I came from nothing, Young Thug on the school bus, like MP3, like, bro, I just want to rap. Like, listen to the way he said this. Like, I'm talking to my little buddy, like, hey, bro, listen to the way he just put this bar in there. Listen in the future, like, bro, this is crazy, bro. Listen to these melodies. Like, it's always a science to me. It wasn't even really about what they was talking about and how it was going to make me go out here and try to do something. It was more like, dang, bro, these boys got a science that I'm really trying to figure out. Feel me? That's and to get my sound.
Right.
And it was just like, listen to them, man. It just, like I say, bro, it's just something I grew up on, just especially in the hood, like walking to Oakland City every day, like listening to Thug or somebody, Migos or Pee Wee Longway, them like, all the up and coming artists at that time. But even also, I was listening to like some like pop music as well too. Like I was throwing Maroon 5 in there because I was like, bro, it was weird, but it was like these boys got some crazy cadences, like some crazy like, and they singing. And then my homeboy used to be big on Chris Brown. So I used to be like, Chris cool. But I guess just that singing and all that, bro, just listening to the science of all them, like, bro, I wanna make music to this type of level.
Got you.
You feel me? Like to this type of level where it sounds, it hit somewhere different like that. You feel me? It ain't just talking about nothing, but it hit somewhere different. So I think them guys actually did that for me. So
speaking of Young Thug, man, he just tweeted the other day about a rapper that's a rat.
Yeah.
They need to go to gospel. Yeah. Like, what's your take on that?
I think Slime talking right now. He just talking. Because at the end of the day, man, you got a lot of guys who crossed over and found Jesus and who doing gospel rap. Who some of them stayed silent and had to go through what they had to go through and found Jesus through it. And now they preaching the gospel.
Right.
I think he's just talking just to be talking.
Yeah,
just for somebody to say something or whatever it is. You feel me? A little publicity stunt, whatever. But I think he's just talking to be talking.
Yeah.
Feel me? I don't think he mean no disrespect, though. I would say that I don't think he mean no disrespect.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure he come from a line of people, who know the gospel, know Jesus, something like that.
Mm-hmm. What's your thoughts on Glorilla winning the BET award? That was a big thing.
Man, I feel like a lot of people got in their feelings Cause my first thing, I was like, bro, look who on the song though.
Right. Yeah, Maverick City, Kirk.
So, like, what are we talking about? It's people on the song. I get y'all saying the heart behind it, but also even talking to somebody else, they like, is people out here submitting to these type of platforms. That also plays a part. And it ain't just, I know we all think God just gonna boom. You gotta put that work in too. Like, are you doing what you're supposed to be doing? You feel me? To get seen on that level, or submitting your music. But also, I think the record, hey, it had the right people on it. It was submitted. I was probably submitted.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I ain't got no argument with that.
Yeah, I see your take on that, man. It's funny because I'm a BET voter.
Okay.
And I saw that a lot of people were upset about it in certain communities. And my thing is that I feel like it wasn't enough participation because the same, like, you vote for that category, you voting for the Leon Thomas, you voting for the Chris Brown, you voting for every other category.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's a whole scale of it. It's not just only just this.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's just kind of paying attention from all across the board. And then how are you looking at the participation of what the genre that you represent in as a whole? That's just how
And I also want to put out there, I don't think, like, I don't know, I could be wrong, but I don't think the platform like that just be like, we gonna randomly select this part, this who we doing our, they're doing the research, but I don't think it just automatically like we see you going crazy, boom, we're gonna select you. I think, like you said, it's voters.
It's voted, yeah.
So
I voted on there.
Yeah.
So. I didn't even vote for the Glorilla song. I voted for like Yolanda Adams or something. I can't even remember. But it was something like that. Yeah, man. I just wanted your take on that, man.
Yeah, I think people really upset because of who it is and what she
what
she represents. Like, if we're gonna be honest, what she represents, but I also go back to like who she got on the song too as well.
Right.
If we just talking about the song, who she got on it, those are gospel people, Christian people, however you want to put it.
So, but let me ask you a question, man. Speaking of that, like, what's your thoughts on like judgment?
What you mean?
Like, are people quick to judge somebody that is giving something a chance, or you don't know what that could do to Glorilla? You don't know that doing that song, just like you said, bro. You said you was going to the church. You saw your plug in the church.
Right.
You still was battling. Yeah. It didn't happen overnight.
Fact.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So I just like wanted your take on that.
Yeah, bro. Like, crazy. I get this question a lot because, like I say, when I transitioned who I was. And God was telling me at that time, like, bro, I know what you like. You feel me? He know what we like. If it's not out of the will of God, he'll make a way for us to do it. So it was like the chains and how I was dressing and I'm pulling up. And it was like, and some people like, oh, he doing too much, or he might be too flashy, or he might be this and that. And I'm like, bro, I'm sold out for Christ, bro. So it was a lot of judging. I do think a lot of people judge a book before you even let it just get done, like get wrote. Like you said, it took for people to, like, mentors around me to steer me to where I'm at right now. Because when I first came over, I was still like, I'm finna crash out. I'm finna whoop. Because it don't just go away immediately when you find Christ. But he's just there with you through the walk. And I think people got to understand that he's there with you through the walk. You're not going to be perfect. Yeah, you're gonna go cold turkey on a lot of stuff, but some stuff gonna be in there because it was in there before you found Christ. So now you got to go through it and unravel that. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I think that's just my take on judging. Like, and even me, I try not to judge. Even when I see like Brody crashing out, I'm like, dang, bro, just wish you find Christ or give God a chance instead of be like, oh, bro, he gonna go to jail. He gonna wind up dead in the street. Like, nah, I don't think we should be talking like that or looking at people like that. Or, as I say, I don't even think we should be scared of people like that. Because I do think space and time be scared of people that look like me or come from the rough sides. Allow them in their churches to even perform or any type of platform because you don't look safe, I would say. And I ain't trying to ruffle no feathers, but that's just my take on that.
So you've gone through experiences where, like, you feel as though things could get like a little, like, I don't want to use the word cliquish, but
of course it happens everywhere, and it's one of those things. Like, at the end of the day, even when I'm on a stage, I tell people, bro, this look cool, but I love Jesus,
right?
even when I'm talking to people, if they make like a slick joke or something, I'll just be like, I love God. God gave me all this. You feel me? No
Mm,
matter what I look like, where I come from,
mm.
bro. God, Jesus gave me all this. So,
Kingdom first.
feel me? No,
Yeah,
for real.
yeah. Big Breeze in the building, man, dude. So when you talk to your homies in the street, man, what are those conversations that are like, how do you explain, like, do they ask you questions?
Nah, yeah, of course. I feel like it'd be a lot more like just pray for me, bro.
Mm,
Like I tell people, sometimes them type of people can't even pray, or you the close thing to prayer for them, like talking to God. So it's like, hey, pray for me, bro. Or I'm trying to, or it might be Joe like, man, I'm trying to come do a gospel song with you or something like that. And I'd be like, hey, come on, because I never know where that might lead you. You feel me?
mm,
Like it might sow a seed in you. I don't even care if it's just like now you starting to pray. That's a seed that's like, dang, bro wasn't praying. Now he praying. Like he talking to God,
mm.
trying to get through his situation. Even one of my buddies, I think he grew up like Jehovah Witness or something. So he was like, bro, I don't believe in nothing. That was just him. And then probably like last year or the year before, he was just like, bro, I believe in something upstairs and I'm praying, bro.
Mm.
And that type of stuff right there, that's what do it for me. Like the Grammys, the awards, the big stages, that's cool. Don't get me wrong. But when I see like one of my close homies be like, bro, I feel like it's a God, or I know God, you feel me? Or I've been talking to God. You know what I'm saying? Like giving it a chance, that would do something to my heart. Like, I should keep going. Like I should keep
Mm.
being like Christ in these areas. So
Love it, man. I love it. Chosen Journey, you see it, man. Big Breeze is here, man. Talk about, like, your role. Like, what what did God call Big Breeze to do? What is Big Breeze's purpose?
crazy, man. It's like for what I know now, I feel like different seasons bring different purposes. For what I know now, even like when it comes to music, I feel like I come from the streets, you know that. So it's a lot of street gospel, street Christian, and then it's like I hate to even call it corporate, but like mainstream Christian too. But it's like, dang, I'm right here in the crease of it. You feel me? And it's like I feel like God put me in this position to be able to bridge the gap, like not forcefully, but I'm gonna bring these guys with me when I pull up the Reach or when I pull up the such and such festival. I'm bringing these guys with me. Y'all meet these guys over here, because I feel like y'all shouldn't be scared of these guys, and you shouldn't think these guys is lame or anything like that. Because at the end of the day, we all got something to offer to each other. I feel like bridging that gap, so making us all one big kingdom. Because like you said, it's cliquish. It's just like you got this side and you got that side. Even to this day, I still can understand. Like, dang, why we got gospel and why we got Christian, and then we all believe in God.
Yeah.
It's
It's
like,
like this church and this church. You get what I'm saying? Nah,
yeah,
it's one kingdom under God. It's one kingdom, bro.
yeah.
One kingdom.
And I
No,
get
no
that, and I get what
division.
people say, but it's like, why though? Like, come on, y'all.
I think because vanity gets put in there, and I
Yeah.
feel like sometimes people want to be like, "Look, I'm the one that's going to be the savior." Nah, Jesus is the
Jesus here,
savior.
bro. Jesus,
We
like,
under him. He built the church. We
oh,
stewards
facts.
on this church.
True.
Sometimes we just have to be reminded of that.
Always. Nah, always. I feel like there's a lot of people that don't want to put other people in position too.
Mm,
But I ain't never been that person, because I'm like, you gonna get what you supposed to get. Like whatever God got for you, ain't no man knock that out of you. Feel me? Only you can mess that up. Nobody else do that. If it's meant for you, God gonna give it to you.
yeah. Ooh.
It's simple. Like I try to tell everybody that you don't want to put this dude on because you feel like he gonna take off over your career. At the end of the day, bruh still gonna take off.
Right.
If it's in God's will, you probably just got to go a little bit longer now, because
Mm.
the door that was for him, you blocking it. So
You spitting.
hey, I'm letting the Holy Spirit do what He do, man.
Hey, I love it, man. Big Bree. Let's talk about some music, man.
Yeah, man.
Yo, we got a big record. Man,
Amazing.
shout out Reach Records, Summer Playlist 2025.
Sersky.
Man, shout out my man Ace. Shout out Dre. I had a conversation with Ace, and I was like, "Look, bro, how can I be a part?" And he was like, "Man, I got this one record, man, with Big Breeze, Keon Boone. He sent me the record." I was like, "Whoa!" He sent me a monster, right? A shout out I Project.
Yeah.
Produced the track, and so, and I already was, me and you was already having some conversations.
Yeah.
Pulled up, man, I was in there for 20 minutes. I did that. 15, 20 minutes did that intro.
God.
Yeah, man.
That must sound crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, oh, no, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Nah, for real. Cause like you know how the song come in, I'm like, oh, they executed this perfect, bro. Like it sound good, bro.
Yeah.
It hit how it's supposed to. It transitioned perfectly. Can't make that up right there.
Yeah. So
Oh,
tell
sis.
me, man. Tell me, you know, how it came together on your side.
Man, so you know, shout out to Reach the Family. I was in there just working on a bunch of records. Sometimes I just be want to get off. Like that's just how I say when I just want to rap about whatever and however it come out. And I was like, bro, I'm finna run over here. I think we was wrapping up I forgot what record we was wrapping up. But I was telling Dre, I'm like, I'm finna go to the other one right quick. I just want to rap right quick. Like, all right, cool. If I need you, I'll text you with the wow. So Project was in there too. And that's like, if you don't know me and Project been cooking up since.
Okay.
Bro.
I gotta get with Project, man.
Yeah, that's little bro. That's like my little bro. Like even when we met when he was in the middle of like he was already musically like there, but just like putting it together to make it sound him. Like I met him like right there before he found that, and then like as soon as we started working together, it's like everything started clicking. Everything just started making sense. You feel me? And just building, and we really was just building a bond. I'm just talking to him like, "How you doing, bro?" He not a big talker. If anybody meet, probably he not the biggest talker. He's smart. He's genius, genuine. Have a love for God, and we just used to always talk with Ooh. So he did a couple songs for me, and I'm like, bro got a crazy ear. Like his ear, his music it sound crazy, and he was learning my sound too. So we built from off of that. Just to sum that up, and then he was in the studio. I'm like, hey, bro, send me something. You know when I say send me something, he just send like either send the right one or he'll send a vibe that'll be like, all right, we got to shift. Let me shift my mind. So this was like the right one. I was like, hey, Lo, I think we was working with Banks. I'm like, hey, load that up. I'm gonna finna just rap. Like, put the mic up. And I think what's crazy about that song, bro.
What?
We went through like 2 different mics because the first mic was tripping. And then I think we had to call somebody out there. They came, fixed the mic, switched it back to the mic. So when we finally got the mic ready, I was just going there like nothing, right? And
No,
I
you
was
just
just
going
like,
crazy.
yeah, I was just rapping. I was like, hey, come on, we're gonna keep punching in. Like, come on, let's keep it there. And like literally did the whole song just punching in right then and there.
Man, you killed it.
And I was like, bro, I felt great. That was one of them things like you know how you be frustrated and you just gotta go work out. And then once you work out, you be like, oh, I'm good. It was like that.
Yeah.
It was one of them like I was like, man, I got to release what I want to say inside really and have fun. So when I finished that, I'm like, this my stuff. I don't want to be on it by myself. I told Dre, like, hey, pull up, Dre, come listen to the woo. He came in, he like, oh no, this crazy. I was like, bro, we gotta put somebody crazy on it. So we end up reaching out Keon. I FaceTime on. I'm like, hey, bro, just listen. Play the screenplay, played it for him. He like, oh no, send that right now. Send that. He ended up sending it back over crazy. I was like, oh, now this out of here, bro. This is it's stupid. Post-production, then Ace hit me up like, bro, what you think about if we put Trend on this? I'm like, hey, bro, let's go for it. Like, I'm a big person. Like, I'd rather see it. If I don't like it, I'll tell you then, but let's see it. Because I feel like it's gonna work anyway. I'm like, this gonna stick out. Like, we need this. This made the song 100. It was already like 99. This made it 100. So
I ain't gonna lie, man. You influenced me, man. Like, I was listening to your lyrics. And when Yahweh the biggest, I was like, Yahweh the biggest. That's where I got it because I was like, I wanted to match what you was on.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, and then that's how I got inspired to do my part.
That part crazy. I'm excited for it to come out. Like, man,
yeah, man,
that's one of my favorite songs out right now.
Yeah, I love
it. And I done did a lot of songs, but I'm like, man, that one's tough. Like,
yeah, man, it's on the popping, man. You see what it is? Pop out, Keon Boone. Big Breeze, TrendsetterSense, Reach Records Summer Playlist 25. It's actually out.
Yeah.
It's out. By the time it's out.
It's out.
Yeah. Another record I'm supporting. Shout out Toya Love, Calling Out to God.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's a shout out to Toya, man. That's my sis, man.
Yeah, Toya was up here.
Yeah. I think we shot the content today.
I saw that.
Yeah. She But that song there, man, that was a crazy song too, because that was supposed to go on my album, West Side Nights 2. But unfortunately, it didn't make it. You know, A&Rs come in, they get the woo doing them. So it's like, but I really liked this song. I'm like, bro, this song is like a lot of potential. So we end up spinning back on it like a couple months later. I'm like, bro, let's put this out. And it's doing great. It's doing well. Like,
Yeah, I love it, man.
feel me? She did her thing. Shout out to Toya, man.
Yeah, shout out to her, man. Yo, Big Breeze, talk about it, man. 2025, man. Let them know everything that's going on.
Man, 2025. Hey, we got a couple singles coming out. We're working on an album. Me and Jay Boski. Shout out to Jay Boski, man. That's my other little brother. It's like two producers I really work with. Everybody in the game know. And that's our project and Jay Boski. Them like my little brothers.
Shout out Jay Boski. Yeah.
You feel me? Them my little brothers. So me and Boski got an album coming on the way. And then we got this other song called What You Saying. It's on the way. That should be dropping in August.
Let's go, man.
Sir.
Yeah, you see it pop out on deck. Big Breeze, you see it. TrendsetterSense, man.
Sure ski.
Of course, Chosen Journey.